Hello, 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 hello. I'm trying to get everything together so I make this video. Okay, so quick disclaimer: if I don't finish this video because I am currently on a battery, matter of fact, hold on. Okay, so I am on battery power right now, so I had to turn the brightness down a little bit so that I can record this video properly without it dying. It might die. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's a specific topic I wanted to talk to you guys about because when I was feeling sad and depressed, I made a little video. So I really wanted to get into the nitty gritty of this subject because am I seeing things correctly or am I delusional? And what I mean by that is like, as somebody who's trying to like break away from, certain habits like dating apps when I feel a little bitter and alone and stuff like that and trying to get off Grindr, right? I find myself wondering if I go out in real life and I socialize and I try to really just talk to people, and I don't mean like I'm trying to like get with people or whatever. I just mean simply talk to people. Are there chances that I might notice that somebody might take interest in me? And am I noticing these? Or am I just creating these scenarios in my head because I simply find that person attractive or I just which one is it? Is it that they like me or am I just delusional? Because at this point, I'm starting to see that, you know what? Hold on a minute. I thought I was going to do something drastic, but I didn't. But yeah, so like let's talk about it because honestly, like I think for me, if I like somebody, if I have a crush, I'm like desperately looking for signs like does this person like me or whatever. And usually it's no because it's like I don't know, it's like a numbers game. So it's like you liking somebody, then there's a problem that then you need that probability of them being gay, number one, or bisexual. Then there's a probability of if they even like you or not. Then there's a other probability whether or not they're in a closet or all these things. So there's so many factors. And there's also a probability they could be in a relationship with somebody else or like they're just not interested in seeing somebody at the moment. So there's so many things that would have to be factored in to really and truly determine if somebody actually likes you or not. And for me, I keep getting these mind fucks where I'm just like, am I just thinking about this too deeply or like, am I onto something? Right? And I keep thinking to myself, like, am I really onto something right now? Like, is this dude like giving me signs that I think like he might be interested? Am I just like crazy? You know what I'm saying? So I'll give a couple examples here and there. Oh, sorry about the noise. What's going on outside? But I was at work, right? And I'm gonna give more in depth because I was talking about this in my last video, but like, and this is gonna be a Grindr story, but it's not really like Grindr related. It's just how I categorize my videos. And I'm at work. It's the new guy at work, right? And I don't really pay much attention at first because like the first encounter I really noticed this dude was like I was in the bathroom and no, I was going to the bathroom and I think he was like leaving the bathroom and then I was like like the door opening situation, like it opens, he's leaving, I'm entering, and I'm like he just starts to talk to me and I'm just like okay, like why are you talking to me? So random. And for me, like I said before, like I feel like bathroom talks are low-key weird as frig because I'm just like I just want to pee or maybe I just gotta go number two. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to like do the bodily function. I'm not really here to make conversations. So yeah, so I'm just there to do the bodily functions. I'm not really trying to sit here and have conversation with nobody. Like any other time, you could walk to my department and have a conversation with me, or like if you see me passing, you can have a conversation with me. Why you want to have it in the bathroom? So for me, I think that's low-key kind of weird, but not like weird in a sense that it's just like it's so unheard of. You've never heard like it's just like to me it's weird. like people try to talk to me in the bathroom all the time. I'd be like, what? And another thing, I don't know, like, cause I wear my pride little badge on my hat, my little gay pride badge. So I don't know, maybe he like noticed that and was like, oh, let me like talk to this person. I don't know. And also, I'm a chronic overthinker, so I'm just like, damn, am I like tweaking right now, or is it something like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like I have like good. I'm lying. I don't feel like I have terrible gaydar or nothing like that. But it's just like you really can't tell nowadays. Like so many like it's a different time. Like there's so many people that are just comfortable with themselves, and you know if somebody trying to holler, they gonna try to holler. Like what I'm saying? I just don't know. You can't really tell. So that was kind of it, and I just like brushed it up. I didn't think about it too much because I was just like, like whatever. Fast forward to like the next day or something, and I had to like go to the computer room. I had to print something, and I realized like he was doing like computer work. I guess because he's new, so you got to like use super training and all that shit, and like learn about the department you're gonna work in, all these things. So I guess that's what he was doing. And all the computers were being used, and he like stepped away for like a second. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna use this computer real quick because I just gotta print something. And then like, so I'm trying to figure out how to print because I don't normally be in that room regardless. But I was like talking to everybody, chatting it up because I'm a loudmouth. So I'd be like, y'all, how's y'all day? Da 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 da. Running my mouth, right? And I finally like start to like do what I was supposed to do. And he comes back. He's like, oh, I was on a computer. So I was just like, oh, yeah, I'll give you the computer soon. Like I promise, like less than a minute. I won't hold you up. He's like, don't worry, it's fine. And then he's like, it's fine. I'm like, like, don't touch me, motherfucker. And I don't say like I'm like against people touch me, but like usually like people, I don't know, like I usually don't I find like these interactions. Because, like I said, overthinking it. Like, somebody could just be friendly, and he's just like, it's okay, cool, no problem, don't worry about it. Like, he probably not even, like, for all I know, homeboy, like, hoochie and all that stuff. And I'm just, like, the crazy person overthinking stuff. But for me, because, like, usually, like, I'll ask girls, right? Like, my female coworkers, like certain questions when I want to pick their brains, like what do you guys think about when people touch you, or like especially men, X, Y, and Z. Usually a lot of times they'll say like I don't like when people touch me, or I don't like this, I don't like this, and that like it kind of like reassures how I feel, because I'm not against people touching me, X, Y, and Z, but like if I don't know you like that, I'd rather you not be like touching me. But at the end of the day, like I'm also not like a super irrational person. I'm not gonna act like it's the end of the world if you like tap me on the shoulder, some shit. Like I just it's give or take. So then I was just like, okay, cool, cool, cool. So that's kind of when it came to my head. I was like, am I just like thinking about this, or like maybe this dude like could possibly be, like I said, especially like as gay guys, we overthink everything. I feel like gay guys are like especially overthinkers. I don't know if maybe not. Because it's just like, think about it. It's just like, every time you like somebody, you got to go through this whole fucking, journey over the river, through the mountains and shit, trying to figure out somebody likes you. Or if there's mutual interest. Like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. And I feel like because, like, we're so depending on, like, the dating apps and, like, Grindrs and all these things that a lot of us forget how actual real life encounters be happening. And I think because it's like a level of impatience, like I don't want to wait for somebody to approach me, or like for me to decide if I want to talk to somebody, because like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like we be getting impatient, so it's just like, damn, I don't want to just like wait for somebody to come up to me, and like who knows when that's gonna happen. It's like there's like that way of thinking about it, which is kind of true. It's like I don't want to wait to be approached, or I don't want to, like, if I like somebody and then like it's like, what are the chances they're gonna be even be like what I'm into? So there's just too much to fucking think about with this shit. So I'm not, now that he like fucking starts tapping me on the shoulder. Now I'm thinking to myself, maybe this guy like likes me or something. I don't know. So then I start to get interested because like he low key, he cute. So I was like, shit, like Maybe he do like me. Maybe I'm not a delusional person. Maybe my observations are actually turning out to be true. Maybe so, right? So the next day, is it the next day? Either the next day or the same day. I'm not sure. But whatever, like it something after that, after the computer situation. I wanted to get some coffee. So I see him getting coffee. So I was like, ooh, like we should be a bird right now. Like, you should like I should be a whole bird. So that's what I decided to do. So I was like, all right, guys, I'm taking my little break. Went on break, went to get my coffee. Cause in my head I'm thinking, well, like if he low key starts to talk to me again, like this is only gonna confirm some craziness in my head that he might just be into me, because it's just like, why go out your way to talk to me? You don't know me. And like, and there's gonna be like different aspects. People are gonna be like, well, maybe he's just trying to be friendly and he's new, he's trying to make friends, and maybe he's not a homophobic piece of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we just think about way too many things and factor in, like, there's so many things that I factor in for why somebody would talk to me. Because I'm like, do you even want to be social with somebody like me? You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that have going on in my head. And not to say, like, I think I'm an awesome person. I think I'm dope as shit. But I don't know. Sometimes dudes like to act funny around me. So I don't know. Not all the time, but like it's happened. So like I think for me that makes me even more self-conscious. So when I see situations like this happening, I'm just like, well, like, is it like this or is it that? So I go to get my coffee and my coworker's there, and I was like, hey, can I get like this coffee, like half milk, half coffee? Can I get like 3 sugars, 2 sugars, whatever, whatever. So this man starts to insert himself, oh, that's a lot of sugar in your coffee. Like, I can't drink sugar like that. My skin starts to break out, X, Y, Z, trying to have a whole conversation. And I'm just like, okay. And I was just like, well, like, do you have like a skin condition or something? So I'm just trying to like entertain a conversation at this point. And it wasn't really like this most insightful conversation. It was just for me to like, I guess like, it's like my little hypothesis. Like, if I do X, well, Z happens. And it kind of like low key happened that time. Like, okay, well, I did X and Z did happen. So I'm like, what does this mean? What does this mean? It means I'm fucking crazy. That's what this shit means. But after he done left, went about his business, I started talking to my coworker. I was like, do you think that's weird? Because he just started randomly talking to me. She's like, it's low key kind of weird because, like, who does that? But when somebody likes you, they might do some shit like that. But like I said, I personally can't guarantee whether or not this person likes me again. And it's so crazy because this was last week and I have not seen this man since. So I'm like, damn, did you quit? Did you quit already? Like, shit. Did I make you quit? Please, no. Please, sir. No, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Because, I think for me, and, hopefully he's probably part-time or something. That's probably But I think for me, because I've had situations in the past, like I might have found a guy attractive. I might not have been attracted to him, but I found him attractive, so I just be looking at him. One guy, I think he thought I looked at him too much, so the way he was just he cut his eyes at me, like he cut the shit out of me with his eyes, like, oh, damn, baby. I was like, you cut me deep. I was like, okay, I get it. You don't like me. You think I'm a weird gay guy. I guess. My bad. Bad. I didn't mean to offend you, sir. I just thought you was attractive. That's all. Like, I wasn't even trying to make it that deep. Because last time I checked, I had like 2 conversations with this man. I don't be. And one thing about me, if I reciprocate the same energy that people usually reciprocate to me, like, so if we don't talk, cool. I won't force a conversation with you. That's not my deal. That's not the game. That's not how I operate. Because I like for things to be mutual. Right? Whether or not you want to be like work buddies or whatever the case may be, or even people outside of work, whatever the case may be, I need it to be mutual. I don't want to be running around trying to talk to you all the time and then and then on the other hand, like, you don't reciprocate that same energy. So that's how I operate. So like, if I know like you don't talk to me or you don't really rock with me like that, I'm not going to entertain that. Period. I will not. So I feel like for the guy to do all that, I was like, damn, bro, you didn't have to do all that. It's not that serious. Like, I would not approach you, period, because I don't think that you're even into men. But like I said, sometimes you know, certain men, they feel a little, I don't know, I don't want to say like insecure or whatever. Like, I don't know, like I don't know. I guess gay guys made them weird. I don't know, or maybe they just feel like the shit they do to women will, I'm gonna do to them. Or I don't know. Like, bitch, I'm not gonna abduct you, keep you in your basement. I don't even have a basement. But yeah, and I just feel like, being in these predicaments, the probably the easiest way to get through these is just to ask the person, like, hey, like, are you? Are you? Now that's very straightforward, and I've only ever done that once, and it was through via text message. I asked this dude, I didn't necessarily think he was, but he was kind of giving me like a little bit of mixed energy, and I texted him. I had to hunt to get his number down. I was like, hey, like, I need to text this person. Y'all have his number? Like, back on my creep shit. And I text him, like, hey, it's so and so, da da da. And I was like, I just have a question. I was like, are you gay? And he's like, hell no, I'm not gay, da da da. I was like, oh shit, my bad. I was just asking. And then that was a conversation. Like, left, they deaded the shit out of that after that. Because I was like, oh, not me coming off as a creep. But there's definitely situations I've had in my life where I know somebody's interested in me, because like one thing, like especially like if a dude's like really into you, like he's gonna stare you down, like because like low-key I was kind of staring this guy down to see if he was looking at me. He wasn't really looking at me, so I'm like, am I just like, I don't know. Like I said, probably the delusion is hitting me right now, but I was just like, I kept like breaking my neck trying to see if he was gonna look at me, but he wasn't really paying attention to me. So I was just like, maybe a lot of noise happening. Maybe I'm just thinking about this too much. Maybe I'm just overthinking, and I just don't necessarily know how to observe things correctly, or maybe I just didn't give the situation enough time, whatever the case may be. But like I said, I know when somebody's into me, because one time, like this was a few months ago at one of my jobs, and it was like this really tall dude too, like hell, like mad tall, and homeboy was like staring me the fuck down, like God, like sir, like shit. The way he was like, I was like, all right, I guess he likes what he sees. Like, I don't know. I guess he was really rocking with me that day, because the way he was staring at me. And the craziest thing is, I wish I should have asked like social, like, hey, you got IG, da da da. Because like at that point, I knew, I was very much aware, like this guy's into me. But then I was like being scary, like I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. I don't know. Like, yo, listen. 2023, we gotta stop being scary. We gotta start growing some balls, cause like we can listen. We gotta get together. You like somebody, you think they might like you back, just ask her. Don't make it like, don't press them about it. But just be like, hey, like, I thought you were a cool person. Maybe if you want to hang out, or da da da. Like, don't make it like, I don't know, just don't make it like super weird. And then also, like, if you're not sure, just, I guess, ask or inquire about certain things, or like, hey, like, are you dating anybody? Like, da da da. I feel like once you ask if somebody's dating somebody, like, they're getting the indicator, okay, like, this person might be interested in me. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that yet. Because, like I said, I like this job, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to get the rumors that, oh, I'm a creepazoid at work. That's the other thing. I'm not trying to be at work and be the damn creepazoid. Come on now. Come on. I'm not trying to get that reputation. Granted, like, most of the time people don't give a frick. But, like, I'm just saying it. But, I think that's going to be it for the video. Oh my God, it was like 20-minute video. That's crazy. I think I got everything out that I wanted to say. But, hopefully I'll have updates on this video. And I'll let y'all know. Maybe I won't have an update if I don't see this guy again. Because sometimes people start a job and they realize, shit, day 2 and it sound like this shit, and quit and never come back. That could have happened. I don't know. But if I do have updates, I will let y'all know. If I don't, y'all will not be hearing about this man again. But thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you did like it. If you have any suggestions for videos, you can let me know in the comments below. If y'all would comment, some of y'all do comment. I will be responding back to y'all comments soon, I promise. I just had a lot of stuff going on. And next week I am going to Coachella, so I will be doing a Coachella vlog. That will be interesting. I've never been to like any huge like concerts. I have been to like one concert, but not like, I feel like this is like a crazy like concerts of concerts in the damn desert in California. So like I will be at Coachella next week, dancing my ass off, you know, getting wasted, just having fun with some friends. So that will be that. But thank you guys for watching the video. And like I said, if you have any suggestions, if you like my videos and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe. Stop playing with me. But like I said, thank you guys again. Peace out.